And in the heart of the 2024 race, an unexpected rivalry is turning heads, not between red and blue, but between young men and young women. It's a split that's putting Kamala Harris and Donald Trump on an unusual battlefield for Gen Z's votes. Kamala Harris is leaning into equality and change, capturing the maximum support from women. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is rallying young men, but is still falling short in wooing them. Our final report explores which way the internet generation is leaning in this crucial election.
As the 2024 U.S. presidential election nears, an unexpected divide is brewing that isn't about red states or blue states, but young men and women who are split over which candidate speaks their language. The stakes couldn't be higher, and it seems the divide is deeper than ever. On one side, we have Kamala Harris, who's capturing the hearts and minds of young women across the country.
Is Gen Z in the house? Who's voting for their first time in the first election? And I am so proud of you, and everyone let us applaud.
Many are drawn to her messages of equality, choice, and a future that reflects their values.
I love that we have a future president who is so amazing and really speaks up for us and cares about the issues that matter. You know, being a woman, of course, I want reproductive rights, and I don't really want people to have control of that. I want to have a choice. So that's important.
Kamala Harris is a big thing because I think our community in a national scale is very underrepresented, and I think that Kamala Harris and her values aligns with people in the lowrider community.
In an attempt to woo Gen Z, Harris's team has also rolled out one of the most innovative election campaigns of modern times. The Democratic nominee has embraced social media, streaming platforms, podcasts, and online influencers to target voters who largely ignore traditional press. And matching the voters' words, polls show young women are overwhelmingly in Harris's corner. In a recent NBC poll, at least 59% of young women favored Harris over former President Donald Trump, who drew 26% support. However, the former president is not far behind. Young men are rallying behind Donald Trump, who's promising a very different America.
Together we will make America powerful again, wealthy again, healthy again, strong again, proud again, safe again. And we will make America great again. Gonna make it so great. God bless you, Michigan. God bless you.
This rhetoric isn't a new version of Trump. It's the same real estate mogul embracing manly topics, from sports to business to tough guy politics. And it seems like it's working for the Gen Z boys.
I'm here for Trump. He is a great man. He'll bring our country back the way it should be. We were here last time, and we just felt it was very important to be here again to support everyone.
I think he's just really powerful. He gives us a lot of confidence within talking to other world leaders, and he knows how not to start wars, and I think he's just badass. He's awesome.
In an attempt to please young voters in the final weeks of the campaign, the 78-year-old even danced for YouTube hits at Pennsylvania and sat down with comedians to discuss the merits of cocaine. His interview with Joe Rogan on Friday gave Trump one of his biggest online audiences of the campaign. Another NBC poll found that among young men, Harris leads Trump by only 2 points, 42% to 40%. This creates a surprising battle for a youth vote that has historically leaned left. Gen Z has decided, and this presidential election, they are informed. While the vice president is avoiding any direct mentions of her identity as a woman, some Democrats are quietly acknowledging hidden sexism in the electorate. And on the other hand, young men see Trump as a voice they've been waiting to hear. And yet, as Election Day approaches, the final impact of this gender split remains uncertain. With both candidates heading to Texas to fire up their base, it's clear America's future may rest on this generational rift. Will it be the voice of women rallying for change or men pushing back against it?
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election. Explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.